doing the business again, sign up, etc. I am tired. If you've been in that place, very sincerely, just acknowledge in the comment section, because I have been there as well. Are we together? I've been there as well. Okay. There are many people who have been there. There are many people who have been in that place. So what am I saying in essence? I'm saying that your business begins where your list ends, and there is a lot of untapped potential on social media. But just knowing that there is a lot of potential on social media is not enough. You need to know how to assess social media, how to man social media. What do you do when you go on social media in the event that you see a blockade? Because it will be wisdom to actually prepare before you start out. Of course, I'm not saying you should aim at perfection before you start prospecting on Facebook. I'm saying that you should prepare, okay? Prepare and learn in the process. Now, with a powerful tool such as social media, we encounter challenges and tend to give up easily. The first thing I would like us to discuss is a few of the challenges we encounter on social media. The first, it begins with a personal challenge, the challenge to get instant results. I call it the instant results factor. Now, for social media, the code is simple. People will do business with you when they know you, they like you, and they trust you. People will do business with you on social media when they know you, they like you, and they trust you. Especially business that has to do with finances, where you have to pay money after watching a video. You realize that you can't just send a video to somebody or send a link to somebody. The person does not know you from anywhere. And mind you, on Facebook, we're talking about cold market prospects or people that have not known you over a long period of time. They've not met with you. Maybe people from your primary school, your secondary school, people were neighbors when you were children and all of that, and you stumble on them on Facebook. The instant result factor will not work. In fact, when I got the instant result factor from Facebook, the person ended up asking me for her money back. That's because I had not built that trust. Even though we were classmates in primary school, I evaded the process of building, liking, knowing, and that knowing, liking, and trusting process. So I went straight. And because of that, we had not built that. She now started thinking that I had scammed down and something. Believe me, you will get a lot of that if you aim at instant result factor. So you have to build with people. I'm not saying you will build for months, for years. There are some instances that may be like that. But now I'm saying that you considerable period of time, and to make the most of this building process, your volume has to be a lot. And the good thing is that you can build with a lot of people at the same time, and not everybody will respond at the same pace. The second challenge many of us face in the course of our, please, I hope we are taking notes, because I'm going to speed up with this before in a short while we'll be done. The second challenge is that we do not know how to turn strangers into friends. So everybody on social media, we see them as prospects. You enter inside, they add it to one group now. Everybody on a group becomes a target. So you are seeing them with the eye of prospect. You are with your gun, waiting to just shoot at these people. Pa, 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 pa. Post your link. Pa, 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 pa. Enter their DM. Send them message. So you are seeing them as prospects and not as friends. Now, I want you to subconsciously change the word. I want you to subconsciously change the word prospects to friends when you are dealing with people on social media, because that will help your subconscious. Okay, you do not look at strangers as prospects. First, look towards leading them to the place where they are friends. Okay, when you are looking at them as prospects, this one is target or more. If you see the group where they add me now, those people, I go prospect all of them. When you are looking at them with that ideology of these are my targets, believe you me, you will become desperate. And on social media, desperation can be smelt. I don't know if any scammer has met you on social media before. Have you had an encounter? If you've had an encounter with a legit scammer before on social media, where the person will send you this thing and says, send to this number, and the person is doing follow-up, you realize that there's some level of desperation that comes with those messages. Now, if you place yourself in the seat of your prospect on social media, you see that many times the same desperation that scammers have It is the expression that some of us have on social media. Okay, and that's not right. It will not only affect you, it may affect your account, because when many people report your account, you're in trouble. I have a teammate who, when we were doing a blitz one time, they blocked her account in my very before. And that was when we were still trying to learn this whole social. She was blocked for a while because of the whole hunting thing that was going on, and we are all doing it ignorantly. And number three, it will also affect our organization, because maybe before they block you, you have already told them, Century 21 Freedom Group is a business group, so they've already put that name on their red flag list. So it will not only affect you, to spiral down to the rest of us who know what we are doing on social media. The third challenge is that we do not know how to tell people we find about our business without that awkward feeling. Okay, without the awkward feeling. I was reading a book, The Law of Influence, and I realized something. When you want to get something from somebody, or when you want to propose something to somebody, when you want to receive from somebody, the easier way to do it is to first give. I'm going to deal with that shortly. So many times when we are the people on the receiving end without prior reciprocation, we tend to have that awkward feeling, so that when you are prospecting, you are afraid of bringing up your business. Why? Because you have not built something before then, number one. And number two, because you have not attempted to give. So these are just a few of the challenges, okay? Pardon me. These are just a few of the challenges. Now, if you have understood these challenges to this point, you understand, and we can move from here. Just type 1 in the comment section. I like to be sure that the name of the book, Law of Influence. If you understood to this point, please type 1 in the comment section. Okay, good. So now we would move to take note of some important facts. Some important facts to note. I don't know why my slides are hanging, but we'll do this. Okay, now some important things I need you to note. The goal is to create rapport so that they become more receptive to look at your opportunity when you present it to them. First, aim at making a friend and give more than you can receive. When I say give, I didn't say you should go and do a woof or what do they call it? Giveaway on social media. No, that is not all that there is to giving. Giving could be you recommending the person for someone. I met someone on social media, and he's a chef. And so and mind you, please, when you meet people that have something they are doing, I tell my people this every time: do not look down on what they are doing. Are we together? That thing of telling people, this thing that you're doing, can this even make, how much would where would this one take you? This one that you're doing, is it even going to take you anywhere? If you try that, what you'll do is that automatically you have built a defense, or you are building a wall. The person is waiting for you. Are we together? So don't make people feel stupid on social media. Don't make them feel like they are unreasonable, like they don't have sense. They don't know what they are doing with their lives. Once you do that, you are already building a wall against yourself. Be receptive, celebrate people where you meet them, and aim at making them better. Are we together? So when I met a chef on social media, I said, wow, amazing. Do you have an Instagram handle? I would love to follow you and see what you do, so that when it's time to recommend, I could recommend people to you. And I don't think anybody had been so supportive to his business. So he was like, oh, really? Wow, amazing. Okay. And that was it. And I wasn't even the one that asked him whether he wants to, he's open to WhatsApp. He was asking me, so what exactly do you? I would like to know what you do as well. Because the energy you give is what would determine the energy you receive on social media. When you give a supportive energy, people would want to support you. Remember what I said about the law of influence? It's easier to receive after you have given. And the same measure that you give is the same measure that you will receive, if not more, okay? So when you have to come to social media and prospect, you first of all build a rapport, become a friend with the person, give support, give encouragement, give kind words, give opportunities. You could have a book that resonates with you, and maybe you see something that could help somebody. That is why you would have, there are some steps I would give you to build a relationship with people, and it will now be easier to get their numbers, add them up on your WhatsApp, and build with them, okay? Now, the goal of this is list expansion, mind you. Okay, the goal of this first is list expansion. List expansion. Now, the second thing you must notice, keep a record of every person you send a message on social media. Don't assume that your brain can record everything. Okay, don't assume that your brain can record everything. Ensure that you have a book where you keep records. Now, for everybody that you prospect on social media, write their name and write their circumstance. Okay, write their name and write their circumstance, because in the long run, what will happen is that once you have gotten to the stage where they exchange numbers with you, you have to transfer those numbers to WhatsApp. We are more frequent on WhatsApp than we are on Facebook, more often than not. For me, I don't know about you. So what I do is that I put their names on a book, and I put their names on a book, and when I get their numbers, when I now add them on WhatsApp, the first thing I do is I make reference to the last circumstance we discussed on Facebook, and it will be easier for me to connect with them through WhatsApp. So keep a record of everybody you send a message to, whether or not they respond to you. If you send a message to somebody and the person says, you send the first prospective message, which I'll show you, just write the person's name, message sent, just write the person's name, message sent. When the person responds, till you get to the place where you exchange number, just write a summary of the person's circumstance. Detach yourself from the outcome. That's the third thing you must note. Detach yourself generally. When you're prospecting on social media, you meet the bad and the ugly. One of the things you meet is people, if you're a lady, you're going to meet people trying to make emotional advances at you. Ensure that you keep, I would have loved to, for want of time, I would have loved to share some of my, I hope we can all hear me. Can we all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Everyone is complaining about the sound. Okay, I would have loved to share some of my chats. You would see the ones that are will ask me for marriage. It's not even relationship, marriage, straight up. The one that will ask you for, the one that will ask you to come and do. There are so many things you would see. Believe you me, you will be shocked. You'll be really shocked. So you have to you have to guard yourself. You have to really guard yourself on this social media. But it doesn't mean that business-oriented people are not there, okay? So detach yourself generally, detach yourself. There are some people who have gone through a lot. They have actually been scammed many times. So you will meet those ones that will bring their entire frustration and pour it on you. Don't ever, don't chat me again. Some people would block you. Some people would be receptive. Some people would want the most from you and all of that. Just detach yourself from the outcome and enjoy the process, okay? Because in the process, you're going to learn, you're going to meet all kinds of people. And many of these people, some of them would not even join your business eventually. But what would have happened? Some of them will become your fans, raving fans. I have one who I literally did a presentation with him. He said, this thing is really good, but see, I can be telling people about you, but I will not do this business. Okay. One even paid part payment and now told me his mind. He said, see, this thing is because of the way you approached me. If I had known that this is what it actually is, I wouldn't have done it. So maybe I'll just tell my people about it, etc., etc. So some of them in the long run will just be a part of your net worth, your network rather. And your network is your net worth. Okay, so that's why you have to be careful about how you deal with people. Don't just, if somebody sees your opportunity and says, this thing is a scam, etc., don't just lash out at the person, etc. Try to understand where the person is coming from. Enjoy the process. Now, the things that you should stay away from on social media, moving on, stay away from these following things on social media. Number one, do not forward messages. You know, when you forward a message, how many of you are aware that that icon, that forwarded icon is there? It will show. How many of you know that? If you forward a message, the forward icon shows. Please, how many of us know that? How many of us have noticed that when you forward the message? So if you forward prospecting message, and that forwarded icon shows, believe you me, a reasonable person will not take you serious, because you even think it is bulk message. So this one, after everything, you think you can fool me. And links as well. When we share a link, and now your own is to forward the link, that forwarded icon shows. And it shows that you don't even respect the prospect so much to take him deliberate. Copy and paste. Okay, do not forward messages, because it is a turn off for people on social media. They assume that they are just one of those people that's okay. You don't put them inside group now, when I talk, you have put me in group already. Because when you talk with people, they believe that they are the only ones you are giving their attention. Okay, and I mean, what do you expect? We are all human beings. Number two, do not share meeting links on your status. Oh, God of heaven. Please go to the comment section, type, I will not share link on my status. Can you type it in the comment section? A few weeks ago, we had a huge drama on Amazon projects. And I'm sure, I know so well that somebody shared link on status. Someone shared link on status. Why? Why will you do that? Because when you share link on status, it's now open to all and sundry. People do not go for things that are given to them free. People do not appreciate things that are given. If not, so many people. I have had a meeting before on Zoom, and literally someone came and was posting pornographic content on that meeting. That day, I did not know how to. It was a personal, I did not know how to do. I just knew that someone has gone to share link. It was miserable. And that's something similar, although in a milder way, repeated itself on Amazon some time ago. Do not ever share link on status, on your Facebook story, on your Instagram reels, on whatever. Do not share your links there, okay? It is highly prohibited. Do not prospect after a one-sided conversation. What is a one-sided conversation? A conversation that is only you. You are the person that started it, and you are the one that is taking it to the conclusion. You will not end it with link. You are in trouble. Okay? They may block you. The conversation is not an interview. It's not a symposium. It's not a speech. It is a conversation. There has to be. It's two-sided. Okay, so it's not the one that you say, good morning, how are you doing? I saw your number, I thought we should connect. So are you open to income options? Okay, so in view of this, join this meeting. It's going to help you very well. Let's change the world together. Sam, you have posted link. No, very wrong. Don't be needy. Pastor Emma said something. He said, you have the gift. And I repeat it, you have the gift. So don't be needy. Take control of your prospecting process. It's a process of making friends and sharing your gift. So imagine that you have money that you are sharing. Okay, you won't just do it anyhow. You'd give yourself some respect. People smell neediness. Do not copy scripts blindly for social media. Do not copy scripts blindly for social media. I'm going to share some scripts. Please do not copy blindly. Okay. The script is a guide. Use the words that sit best with you within the context of the script. Don't copy blindly. I'm going to use a personal example. Some days ago, I had a new teammate who decided he wanted to start building his business. And I realized that he had issues with communication. So the messages we're sending, and the messages are crafted properly, but the messages, you know how you converse with somebody, the messages before that conversation are filled with typographical errors, short form, nickname, etc. So now I was now bringing up templates that had perfect English, perfect use of words, perfect punctuation marks. What do you think will happen when he does copy and paste? What do you think? Do you think, as in, this is copy and paste of correct English? I'm copying and pasting. Okay, oh yeah, paste that one when they respond. But what do you think is going to happen? Let me see your comment in the comment section. What do you think is for his own context, his own contacts rather? How do you think they would feel? Immediately they would think that they have stolen his phone, because they don't know him as somebody that can type correct English. His English has to have problem. Okay, so they would think that it cannot be real. This guy did not did not go and do English overnight. It's someone has stolen this guy's phone. So what we did is we now broke the English. We changed it. Where they're supposed to be comma, we'll put question mark. Where they're supposed to be full stop, we'll put a hyphen. That way, his contacts were still related. We convert the thing to broken English, but we didn't change the context of the script, the context. Are we together? So the script is a guide. When there's a place where you say, good morning, how are you? And if you are the person that you don't speak English with a particular kind of contact, they know you in that way. You don't go and say good morning, you say, how you there, guy? Are we together? If you are not known for correct English, please do the one you are known for. Are we together? And ensure that the scripts are still within context. Don't go and copy. One of my teammates shared what happened to a downline. They gave him sample message for contact recommendation. So they put hello prospects in the sample message so that you can change prospect's name. But maybe she just overestimated this guy. Do you know what he did? He sent hello prospects to the entire contacts list. So if you have teammates that you are teaching how to use social media, please be careful what to tell them to do, because you could send them a script and you have put Ade in the sample. A friend that they have met that the person's name is Gracious or the person's name is Precious, they'll send Ade to the person. So ensure that you are using scripts are supposed to guide you, and then do not barging on people that you do not know. Build first. I've talked about this over and over and over. Don't barging on people on social media. Build first. Now, what steps do I take to achieve success in social media prospecting? You understand to this extent? Please go to the comment section and type 2. You understand to this extent? Go to the comment section and type 2. So now I'm sure that all of us are on the same page. We will not badge in on people on social media. We will not copy and paste scripts. We will build our relationships with people first. We do not see people as animals to hunt, but we see them as friends. And social media is a place where you turn friends to prospects to teammates. Okay, good. So very quickly, I'm working with time. What steps do I take? Step 1 is to find, add, and message people. Find, add, and message people. Find people, add them, and message them. Find, meaning that you are going to conduct a search. A search. Not everybody must be added. Some people go on social media and do one-ton send friend request. If you do that, and Facebook realizes that there is a circumstance where Facebook can block your account for some time, they'll give you time to just chill first. If you go about and you are adding people, finding and adding, one ton, they will give you some time to cool off. So you have to find people that have a mutual connection with you, okay? That is the tip with finding, adding, and messaging people. People that you can establish relationships with easily based on some form of mutual interest or a common ground, okay? Don't go about adding just anybody. So you can go to people who went to the same school with you, people who are within the same geographical location as you, people who are in the same group as you are, people who maybe are in the same church, people who are from the same place. There should be some level of similitude, okay? Because when you are building a relationship, there has to be room, there has to be some level of building. There are things that you build upon, okay? So don't just go when you see anybody, anything that happens on social media, you just click the person's name. Send friend request, send friend request. No, you have to have mutuality. Still on find, add, and message. Message the persons immediately you add them. Message the persons immediately you add them, because you will forget, okay? Do not wait for them to respond to your friend request. You can just message them immediately you add them. Now, a sample message, please don't go and type hello compliments. Don't go and type hello compliment. Compliment means, hi, how are you doing? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Add the person's name, okay? Don't copy and paste. I've talked about this already. So you can go ahead and be like, I noticed you recently joined the Abuja Buying and Selling Market Group. That's if you've joined that Abuja market, if you've been on that group. I went through your profile and I love what I saw. Please go through the person's profile. Oh, hey, oh my Lord. Go through the profile before you add friend request, because you don't know when you go and ask someone that is looking for clients, you go and add the person. So you see, you will go and meet the one that passed you. So be very genuine on social media. Go through the person's profile, because it is from the person's profile. You can just be chipping in some things. I met an artist on social media and I told him, oh, I've gone through your profile and I think your artworks are amazing. I really love them. Did you go through art school? He told me that he had learned, and with the way I was praising him, and it was sincere praise. So from my heart, I was not hyping. To tell you the truth, I was not hyping. Do you know what happened? The next day, this guy sent me a message and asked for my mail. I sent my mail. I didn't know what was going on. He sent me a document. He had done an artwork of me. I say, in my mind, I say, will I have to pay for this? He said, please don't pay anything. You don't have to pay anything. It's just, I just like you. I like your post. I like this, etc., etc. He did an artwork of me and I was like, wow, amazing. So be very sincere with people, okay? So you just tell them, I went through your profile and I love what I saw. So I thought it'd be nice to connect with you. Mfon, actually, this is a sample that one of my teammates, amazing guy Mfon Akpabot, gave to us. I'm Mfon, and I'm currently in business here in Ilorin. How about you? Okay, so are you seeing how smooth this went? This went so smooth. And many times, the reason they will respond is because you have attested to the fact that you went through their profile. You've attested to the fact that you did your own background search on them. You were interested in them so much so that you noticed when they joined the group. You notice some things on their profile. Another opening conversation, please, you can just take a screenshot, but by all means, do not copy and paste. Hello, I recently stumbled on your profile while going through some pages that I find interesting. I went through it and I thought it'd be nice to connect with you. I'm fun and it's be my pleasure to get to know you. When people see that you have paid attention, believe you me, what's the law of reciprocation? You receive what you have given. So you must first of all attest to the fact that you have given attention to them. Don't just go to people. Oh my God, there was one day a teammate and I told him, okay, do find ad message. I gave him a target. I did not know. Kai, I felt so, I was so sad for him. He now told me that this thing is really moving. I said, he was doing it too fast. I said, okay, let me see what you're doing. Only for me to realize that you barge in on somebody and say, hey, Chris, how far? How are you? Good afternoon. Send your number now. Hey, God of heaven. And in his mind, he was recording success. No, that's not success. That's an embarrassment. Those people will block you. You have to compliment them. You have to admit that you have gone through their profile. That is step one. If you understand step one, you find them. What is the meaning of Mfon? Mfon is my teammate. He's the one who helped us with this script, okay? Okay, so if you've understood this first message, please, this find, add, the fact that you find, you add, and you do not wait for them to rest. Most of them would only accept your request during the course of conversations, okay? So you find, you add, and you message. If you understand to that extent, type 2 in the comment section. The last slide. That's the last slide. Please, these people are asking for last slide. Don't go and copy and paste. Don't go and copy and paste. Okay? Okay, so 2, amazing. Moving on to the next, the second. Now the question is, when they answer, what will you now do? Should you just send your link? The temptation to send your link will start coming up. By all means, rebuke that temptation. Don't send link immediately. The next thing is the place, that's the stage where you build. Okay, that's the stage where you build. And how do you build? You use the acronym LORD. LORD. L is for location. O is for occupation. R is recreation. D is dreams. Now let's start with location. So I see you have to go to the person's profile. Go to the person's profile. Many times their locations are in their profile. And what I usually say is, I see you're in Abuja. How is Abuja today? That is when they will tell you, oh, I was in Abuja 5 years ago. Right now, I'm in Imo State. So you now know, okay, Imo State, okay. You're now already seeing, is there office in Imo? Okay, are we together? Oh, now, right now, I'm in Akwa Ibom. Oh, no, I'm in Abuja. Abuja is fine. And you can even go deeper. Oh, really? What part of Abuja are you in? The person says, oh, I'm in Buari. That means you know that, okay, Buari, okay, Buari. Or the person says, oh, I stay in Wuse. Oh, Wuse, really? You stay in Wuse? Wow, how that's amazing. So you can connect people. And then from location, when you have run out of issues regarding location, I hope it is, in view of what's happening in the country today, there is a lot of things to discuss about location. I hope you're safe there. I hope people are not having security threats there. Okay, so how is it like there? You move. So what do you do? That's occupation. So you flow, it has to flow from one to another, okay? Occupation. So this is a stage where you are building, and you agree with me that this will not happen overnight. That is why there is need for volume. Some people will respond instantly. Some people don't have work, so they live on social media. Your goal is to help them have work. So that's why it will be faster for them. But then there are some people who are sincerely tied up, okay? So they will take some time to respond to you. That's why volume is important. You have to increase your volumes. Your volumes matter daily. Then after occupation, maybe the person says, oh, I'm a photographer. Oh, really? You're a photographer? Amazing. Can I see, do you have samples of your pictures? I would love to look at them. Be interested, and it should not be one-sided. You would notice that when you ask them of things that matter to them, they will reciprocate. And then, okay, so when you're not doing photography, what do? You've moved to recreation. Okay? And then dreams. So what's your plan? What are your plans like? So what are your plans like? What do you seek to do like in the next 2 years? What plans do you have? Do you have any plans? Maybe travel plans, etc., etc., etc. If you see that you are the one asking too many questions, you can just be like, oh, I hope I'm not talking a lot. I just really love to meet people. Me, sometimes when you hook me, I used to tell them, oh, I actually gave myself a challenge to meet 3 new people today, and I hope you don't mind being one of my 3. That is it. If you hook me, I use that line on you ASAP. We move on. I gave myself a target to meet 5 new people today. I hope you don't mind being one of my 5. I gave myself a target. So when it's as if I'm asking you too many questions, I just put that, and you realize that, oh, okay, maybe she's not actually a talkative. She just wants to meet new people. I hope you understand. Now, you might want to get their contacts before step 3, okay? And what message do you use to do that? I have to go off now, because you have to show that you are busy. It's not as if your whole day is on social media, and you should have a timeline. If not, you would end up, from saying you want to do fine art message, you see yourself from fine art message, you see, see this person's story, let me see. Okay, let me just look at educational content. From educational content, okay, business content. That's how you will now go, and you find yourself in Nneka's profile picture or Nneka's photo album. You are looking at, see wedding outfit, see Ashwebi. Hey, this material is fine. That is how you will just be moving. Before you know it, you have spent 2 hours choosing the best Ashwebi for your next party. So that's why you have to time yourself on social media. Okay. So you tell them something like, when it gets to your timeline for social media, and you've exhausted your target, you'll be like, and you've not even gotten to R, or you've not gotten to D, you'll be like, oh, I have to go off now, but I really enjoyed this conversation. We should connect better outside Facebook. Here's my contact. You can save it and let me have yours as well. Are we together? So you did not ask them, can I get your contact? Please, can you give me your number? Here's my contact. You can save it and let me have yours as well. Or how about we exchange contacts so that we can connect on Facebook or on WhatsApp? Do you understand? And the only reason why most people will give is because they enjoyed the conversation. So when there's no conversation and you ask for number, they will think, hey, this scammer Pro Max, now be this. Okay. Now, the goal of the question is to get the prospect
Okay, hold on everyone. Please let's hold on. Barista, MM has a little network glitch, but she'll join us right back. So let's hold on. Okay, let's hold on, let's hold on. But if you're getting value, in fact, I've learned a lot. If you're getting value or if you got value so far, type value on the comment section. If you've gotten value so far, type value on the comment section. Value, 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 value. Value. Okay. So let's hold on a bit. Barrister MM will be back. But if you are in the 90 days challenge, can I just see 90 days on the comment section? Can I just see 90 days? We have how many days remaining? How many days remaining in the 90 days challenge? How many days remaining in the 90 days challenge? If you're partaking in the 90 days challenge, if you are in the 90 days race, okay, type 90 days on the comment section. We have 84 days left. We have 84 days left. How far have you gone? Remember, slow and steady does not win the race. Remember, slow and steady does not win the race. Okay, how far have you gone? How far have you gone? You know, most of us have been saying we want to become 2 Comma Club, want to become a millionaire mentor, we want to do this, want to do that, want to do this, want to do that. Are you in the 90 days challenge? Are you in the 90 days challenge? This is a 90 days that can change your life forever. Okay, this is the 90 days that can change your life forever. So let's make sure we are in the 90 days challenge. Oh, don't wait for anybody. Make sure you are in the 90 days race. Okay. So Barrister Emma will be back shortly. She'll be back shortly. She'll be back shortly. All right. Let me go to the comment section. I want the first person to type what you have learned. What's the keyword? What did you learn from this training? What have you learned? Somebody should post something. What have you learned from this social media training? What have you learned from this training? Post something, post something, post something. In fact, I have learned a lot. You know, I know I've been making mistakes, but now I have learned a lot. I got value. This training has been educative. Okay, because most times I just go and then I ask them, "How you doing? Hello, blah blah blah. Blah. My name is." Oh God, I've learned a lot this morning. I have learned a lot this morning. Thanks to Barrister MS. All right, Barrister MM is back, and I hope she's ready for us. Barrister MM, are you ready for us? Barrister MM,
Yes,
are
I
you
am. Can you
ready
hear
for
me?
us?
Yes, I am. Can you
Yes,
hear
we
me?
can hear you.
Sorry, my
We can
network.
hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. I'll be sharing my screen shortly. Okay. Please, if you can see my screen, type yes in the comment section. If you
Yeah,
can see
we
my
can see your
screen.
screen.
Okay. 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 Just a minute. Just a minute, please. Okay, so please, at what point was I logged out? Because
All
I
right.
couldn't hear myself. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Barrister MM.
Okay. Okay, so tips to notes. I hope we all got the LORD. I hope we all got the LORD. I hope we all got the LORD. We all got the LORD, right? Did we all get that? Okay. Now, tips to note when requesting for the contact. Tips to note when requesting for the contact. Number one, the number one tip to note is that the goal is to get the prospects to affirm that they are willing to take a look at your opportunity. That's for step 3, when you're asking the magic question. Step 3 is ask the question, okay? And some tips to note about step 3 is that it is to get the prospects to affirm that they are willing to take a look, not to sign up. This, we've dealt with step 1, FAM, step 2, LORD. Step 3 is ask the question, ATQ. Number 2 is the magic question is not an invitation to join your business. It's only get their permission to show them what you have to offer. So it's like an invitation to treat. Do you want to have pasta? Do you want to have jollof rice? Do you want to have ishewu? Do you understand? It's an invitation to treat. It is also not a point to explain your opportunity. It is not a point to explain. You are not a presenter. Don't go and be presenting. Okay, you are the messenger, you are not the message. Because whatever you do on social media, people would want to recruit the same way they were recruited. They'll look at it and they'll ask themselves, can I do what this person is doing? This presentation, this person is doing for me. Can I do it? No. So therefore, I will not take the next step with this. So the goal of this step 3, which is the last step we'll be dealing with today, is to get the prospects to affirm that they are willing to take a look. Now, this is after you have used LORD to get the prospect's phone number, okay? So people are in a more relaxed place now. People are in a more relaxed place because you have discussed with the person and you've connected with the person as well. So you are in a more relaxed place. Okay. Don't know what's going on with my slide. Okay, so now ask the question. There are different ways that you can ask the question. The first one I'm going to put up is this. Hey Tunde, just curious. This is after people have conversed though. It's not when he has just told you his name. My name is Tunde. You will now ask the question. Remember, there is a process. Hey Tunde, just curious. Would you be open to a game-changing opportunity to build an alternative income channel? No worries if not. I just thought I should ask. That last line takes away desperation. It takes away that feel of desperation. And like it's in our system, everybody wants a better opportunity. So would you be open to a game-changing opportunity to build an alternative income channel? No worries if not. I just thought I should ask. Second way you can ask this question is, just curious, Tunde. You know, at this point, Tunde knows you, you know Tunde, you know what Tunde does, you know where Tunde is. So you know whether or not it's going to be physical or online. More often than not, people that you prospect online like to have see the opportunity online. But I mean, there are some people you can prospect online that would actually come and because they want to now see you. Okay, they would want to see. And many times when you ask this question, when you sense that friction wanting to come in, just give them some time, okay? For some of them, they would want to know you. They'll say, but I don't really know you. That question is that they don't know if you are a scammer. So usually what I do is I opt for a video call. Or how about we talk on video call so that we get to see each other? And some people have even asked me, how am I sure that it's actually you? These are like my primary school mates or secondary school mates. How am I sure that it's actually you? Oh, how about we do a video call? I understand you must first of all allay their fears. I understand there's a lot going on in this country at the moment. So what time are you free? Let's do a video call. I'm at the office. We could talk. We could talk for like 2 minutes. Don't do video call and now you now do the video call. You now talk for 1 hour. How are you? Kai, it's been so long. So how is mommy? How is daddy? How they will just see that you don't have things you are doing with your life. You must be deliberate, okay? You don't spend hours on video call with prospects. It's impossible. So just curious, Tunde, are you at the point in your life where you are open to explore outside opportunities? No worries if not. I just thought I should ask. Just curious, Tunde, do you keep your income options open? That's another way to ask the question. Today, let me ask you a question. Are you at all open to explore outside opportunities as long as they don't conflict with what you are doing? This is the one I usually like to use the most, this last one. Let me ask you a question. Are you at all open to explore outside opportunities as long as they do not conflict with what you are doing? What do you think will be Tunde's response? More often than not, okay, let's hear you. Let's hear you. Many times. And they would ask, they would say, let's hear you if you have built what? A relationship. You've built gradually with them, step by step by step. Now, if they say yes, connect them to a tool. That means you must have a video tool handy, okay? Or a book, or book them for a briefing, rather. Book them for a briefing, an online briefing. We have online briefings that go on every day. You tell them, okay, so what's your 4 o'clock like? What's your 7 p.m. like? What's your tomorrow 4 p.m. like? Do you understand? Please, I hope we understand what I'm saying. You didn't get the last slide. That's the last slide. Do not copy and paste. Don't go and call somebody that the name is Sarah Tunde. It will not all go well with you, okay? So edit. If you are the person that has been speaking broken English with these people, break this thing into broken English, but don't break it out of context, okay? If you are the person that types with typographical error, continue in your ministry with typographical error. Don't go and become a perfect person overnight. They will assume that you are copying and pasting something, okay? A slide before this. Okay. Okay, so moving on. Now, if they say no, what do you do? Move to the next, but don't discard that relationship. When they say, oh, no, I'm not. Remember what Eric Worre said about the clock dial. They may be in their 3 o'clock. You keep conversing with them. Don't end it there. Okay, don't end it there. Keep conversing. I am friends with a lot of people. I didn't know them from anywhere, but I literally had prospected them. They said, no, they are not up for that. No, this one, that's no. Hey, no, this is not for me. Oh, is this why you will chat to me? We will continue that conversation. So you just continue. Hey, hi, how are you doing? You can send them a new month message, happy Sunday message. Okay, so that means that you must have times in your DMO where you are actually doing your social media prospecting. So if you follow these steps that I have just shown you, simple steps, easy to replicate, you would realize that it will be easy for you to build a list. And when you do it with volume, so you aim at maybe 10 a day, in 10 days, it means you would have had 100 people that you reached out to. And if you've reached out to 100 people, there is no way you wouldn't have gotten at least 50 contacts. I mean, that is 50 contact list in 10 days. And more. And I'm talking about if you work with 100, of course, you can do more. You can hit for the moon, okay? You can do much more. So the task. Our task for today, use the FAM and the LORD to make 20 new friends on social media today. If you are going to do this, go to the comment section and type yes. This is our task for today. If you take on this task today, go to the comment section and type yes. Very quickly, go to the comment section, type YES. If you would take on the task today, go to the comment section, type YES, type YES, type YES, type YES. Amazing. I hope we learned something today. I hope we will not share link on status. Okay, have an amazing day, everybody. I will just be handing over now to Tracy. Is it Tracy? Tracy, are you there? So thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Thank you for paying attention. Please ensure that you approach social media prospecting in a more professional way. I believe that we'll all do it more professionally going forward. Okay, have an amazing Monday. Miss Tracy.
All right, thank you very much, Barsa. Thank you very much. We really appreciate. We got so much value. Now, if you got value from this training, just type value, excess value. Let's appreciate her. Thank you very much, Barsa. Thank you. We really appreciate. Thank you for this training. Thank you. All right. Barsa, I don't know if you love to take questions. I think just 3 questions. if you love to take questions. Barrister MM. Barrister MM, are you here? Barrister MM. Okay, so we'll just move. My network. Please, if you can see me and you can hear me, type 1. If you can see me and you can hear me, type 1.
Yeah, I can take some questions.
Okay, excellent. All right. So we'll just be taking questions from just 3 persons, okay? So if you have any questions, this is the right time for you to post your question now. We'll be taking just 3 questions, just 3. Just three because of our time. We'll be taking 3 questions.
Please, can you make my second device co-host?
Okay, that's
Let me
fine.
take questions from that device. Thank you.
Okay, done. All right, so the first 3 persons to post the questions, we're going to be taking those questions now. Okay. Please, we're taking questions relating to our training. Okay, we're not taking questions outside this training. All right. Okay, so somebody said, can you post videos of our business on your Facebook page? Barrister MM. Someone said, can you post videos of our business on your Facebook page? Okay, Barrister MM, are you here? Someone said, can you post videos of our business on your Facebook page? Please just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, please. All right, we're just taking 3 questions. Just three.
Okay, so when you say, can you post video, which video are you referring to? Is it like our presentation video? Is it our presentation video?
Actor Felicity.
Is it our presentation video? Who asked the question?
Actor Felicity. Is it our presentation video or what video are you talking about?
It says no. Okay, now
all right, so we'll just take the second one.
Pardon me?
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so when it comes to posting video on your status, right? Is it the status?
On your Facebook page. Facebook page.
The video you post matters. The kind of video you post matters. The videos that you post should only be videos that make people want to know more about your business. If you go and you post the entire presentation there, that means you have already bastardized the system. Okay, there will be no curiosity, nothing. There will be nothing to look up to. But then when you post videos, you know the way you could post short videos that, okay, would you want to know more information about this? Contact this number. Would you want to get more information on the Amazon project? Those kind of videos. And the video should be top-notch quality, because right now, everybody is on social media. There's a lot of things disturbing people on social media, okay? If you post a video that is low quality, you have forwarded it from 20 WhatsApp groups. So the quality now that you have is the one of the quality that you will not be able to even see the person's face well, or the voice is before the person's mouth is moving. People will not take those kind of videos seriously. Post a top-notch video that is inciting, makes people want to know more, okay? Makes people not want to, and it's not revealing. It doesn't reveal the content of our business structure. I hope I've answered that question.
Yeah, thank you very much, So the second question is, Does Facebook prospecting work with same sex or opposite sex?
Yeah, well, it works with everything now, everybody.
All
You can,
right.
and you don't limit it. Everybody, every and anybody.
All right. So we'll be taking one more question. One more question. Um, okay.
Okay, which other question are we taking?
Okay, so somebody said, how about if the prospect, after telling you what she does, and then go ahead to ask, do you have anything for me? Do you go straight to prospecting?
No, you don't go straight prospecting. Don't prospect at the prospect terms. Okay? Because
All
at
right.
that moment, more often than not, they are suspecting that, okay, this one is going to do the same thing that Nkiruka did when she messaged me to tell me to click a link and collect 5 million naira. But your own, maybe they will. So that is the ideology. They are just waiting for you. So anything for me it means that they are waiting for your bullet. What you do at that moment is after O, what is R? O is occupation. The person has told you what the person does. Do you have anything for me? Ask the person, oh, so how, no, I just want to know more about you. So if you're not doing this, what are you doing? That's recreation. Move, continue at your pace. You are the one in charge here. The prospect is not in charge. Okay. I hope I've answered that question.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. So somebody said, one more question. Somebody
Okay.
said, if it's reached the point that they want to see you one-on-one aside video call, what will you do because you don't know the person?
Okay. Now it depends on the situation of the case. If you're chatting with somebody that you have gone to the person's profile and the person is already looking suspicious, you cannot put your life in danger by going to meet somebody in the name of social media prospecting. It doesn't make any sense to do that. But now, if you have built a relationship with someone, maybe the person is even, maybe you knew the person from primary school and the person is within your geographical location and you're like, okay, how about we get to see ourselves? You choose the location. You say, okay, on this particular day, are you free? We could meet at my office, and it should be a formal location. It should not be a location where you are there's going to be eating and drinking and marrying and possibility of having to order gold and beer. No, it should be a formal location. Why? The person needs see finish. You cannot afford to have your prospect see you finish. That's the worst thing. The worst that can happen to you. Oh, once a prospect see you finish, just put the prospect on follow-up list and come back to the person later. Maybe that see finish should have worn off before you come back. So when you go and meet the person in restaurants, first of all, the person may just be, so this is why you even, do you understand? So it should be a formal meeting at an office, at your office. So if the person is not okay with that, let's stick to video calls, okay? Let's stick to
All right,
message.
Thank you very much. We have 2 more minutes. Okay, but let me just ask this. Let me ask 2 more questions. Okay.
Okay.
Christina said, if the person goes ahead asking you what is this business all about, what's the response? What the business is all about?
Okay. Now, you see, if you took a look at the scripts that I posted, it was, are you open to some other options as far as it doesn't affect what you are doing? Okay. Now, you did not say, are you open to doing my business? That's not what you said. Your words matter a lot. The words that you use will send messages. The words that you, and please, I didn't mention this. Don't use words like platform. People say things like, are you open to this platform that will help you? No, don't use words like that. When you use word like platform, like, those words that will make people remember MMM, will make people remember, bring one, this give type, help, collect help, all of those kind of things. So you want to use words that are formal, words that put you in control, words that make you the consultants that you should be, okay? So when they ask you, what is it all about? What do? You tell them, what is your 4 p.m. like? You answer that question with a question. What is your 7 p.m. on Saturday like? So I would want you to get details over a Zoom call. How about that? That would be best for you. And if you have scheduled the person for a further time, in the space, please don't leave the person. Continue conversing, okay? Continue conversing. And until that time, you say, oh, recall that we have an appointment on Saturday, 7 p.m. I hope you're still open for, I hope your calendar is blocked because I've secured a reservation for you. Now that comes after you have built. So the person now feels, oh, indebted. Oh, this nice friend I met on Facebook. Okay. Let's see. And when you are booking, please take note. If you book somebody that you've not known before for an online presentation, you tell the person has asked you, what is it about? You tell the person, okay, let's meet on a Zoom call. My colleagues are going to share details of this on the Zoom call, and I'm going to be there as well. Make sure you add that you will be there. And when you add that you'll be there, ensure that you are there. And when you log in, check for the person. If the person is not there, tell the person, oh, I'm here, I'm waiting for you. The person logs in. Let the person see you. You tell the person, oh, my name is Sarah Murphy. What's your own Zoom name? The person tells you, okay, no, wahala, we are here, I'm here with you. That Sarah Murphy must not log out, because once Sarah Murphy logs out, prospect to log out immediately. Okay, so you have to be there. You have to be there with the person. That would help with your follow-up, and this is a very different ball game. Okay, so I think I hope I've answered that question.
Yes, you have. Thank you very much. And the last question is, what will you say when they ask if money is involved?
When they ask you what?
When they ask if money is involved, what will you say?
When they ask you if money is involved with what? With actually seeing the opportunity. Of course, money is not involved with your getting to understand the opportunity. Okay? So usually, I've had somebody ask me, is this one okay, the guy was like, I told him, okay, are you open to another? Because he had complained about his work, etc., how he hates his job. And I told him, okay, are you open to something as far as it does not affect what you are doing? So he was like, yes, so just that the thing is that he does not have money. And I noticed that he was already setting a trap for me. I told him, no, my goal is for you to just understand something that can help you, okay? Just understanding. Understanding doesn't take money from you. As far as you're willing to actually pay attention, that's what it will cost is your attention, okay? So when they now come on the Zoom meeting, they have to see you there. You have to be there. When they're online, you tell them, I hope you're listening. You can be chatting them on WhatsApp. I hope you're listening. I hope you're paying attention. And immediately after the Zoom meeting, follow-up begins. Follow-up for online people is another ball game. So follow-up begins immediately after. Do you understand? So you tell them, what I need from you is to pay attention first, to understand what I am actually talking about. So don't delve into money, because once you start delving into all those money-related money, it would make them lose interest. Okay, they may just give up. They may start thinking so many things. So you need to be very careful with the way you discuss money with them. They should come and hear money from a third party, but tell them, of course, I need you to understand. All I need to do is just to understand, and that get to know what can actually help your situation. At that moment, you're offering them help. Okay, you remember you have the gift.
All right, thank you very much, Barrister MM. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. We don't take it for granted. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much
for this training. Okay, so at this point, we'll be calling up. In fact, this meeting cannot even end if we do not call up our mastermind mentor. Hey, please let's welcome Dr. Elijah Mbah, the Phenom. Dr. Elijah Mbah, good morning, sir. Welcome, sir. This meeting cannot end without you. You have impacted our lives in so many ways. Welcome, sir. Good morning, sir. I hope you're ready for us. Good morning, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Please let's appreciate Dr. Elijah Mbah. Let's appreciate our mentor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Ambassador Barrister MM. That was very detailed and very specific, It's one thing to hear, it's another thing to do. I always tell people we have so much quality in terms of and so much value in terms of stuff that we dish out, especially on Super Monday meetings or other meetings, and on Tuesday Millennial School. So much stuff that anybody that is willing to carry out just 20% or 30% of what we dish out for free will transform their life in 1 year. Okay? Will transform their life in 1 year. My favorite book say, be ye not hearers only, but doers. Be ye not hearers only, but doers. A lot of us here, we like to hear, we like to ask questions, we like to hear and hear, but we do not like to do. Now, you don't start making money until you become a graduate. Okay, you don't make money from school until you graduated. As long as you are still studying in school, if you don't graduate, nobody is going to give you a job. So you have to move from just hearing and start doing. The knowing is in the doing. Did you hear that? If you heard that, just type, I am a doer. Okay, you're not just supposed to be a hearer, you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a hearer, you're supposed to do. Okay, until you do, you will not make no money. Okay, until you start doing, you will not make no money. Okay, so that's how she has said it. She has told us what to do, told us a lot of steps, occupational dreams, and all that. Tell us how to approach it, how to answer questions. Some of us will keep asking questions, even if we keep her here for the next 1 hour. But the knowing is in the doing. I would rather start doing and make mistakes in the process than be waiting to perfect the whole process. No. Okay, because why am I saying this? Some of us here will not move and start doing. We'll be waiting. There are some things that I did not understand. Let me find an opportunity. Barrister MM, can you give us your phone number so we can be calling you to ask you a question? Come on. We're almost 700 persons in this room. Everybody is calling Barrister MM. Our 90 days challenge is over. Okay, so start doing. You make the mistake by doing. You make the mistake by doing. I've been understanding certain things and studying certain things again. Since